Till now we have discussed some properties. Now let us apply them on the given questions. Name the property involved in the following examples. So which property is suitable to the given example? Let us hear. 8 by 5 plus 0 which is equal to 8 by 5. When you added certain number 0 also, we are getting the same quantity, then this property is called what? Additive identity. What is that? Additive identity. We are getting an identical value as 8 by 5 after adding 0. Therefore, this property is known as additive identity. And here 2 is going to split 2 into 3 by 5 plus 2 into 1 by 2. So that is nothing but 2 into 3 by 5 plus 2 into 1 by 2. Therefore, this 2 is distributed over addition. That's what we call this as distributive law or distributive property. Distributive property. Next one, 3 by 7 multiplied by 1 or 1 into 3 by 7, both giving us 3 by 7 itself as an identical value even after multiplying with 1. So that this property is called as, what is the operation here? Multiplication or addition? Multiplication is the operation. Therefore, 1 is called what? Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Before writing as identity, we have to check that under what operation this value is given us. Here the operation is addition. Therefore, additive identity. Here the operation is multiplication. Therefore, we write as what? Multiplicative identity. Next, minus 2 by 7 into 1 which is equal to minus 2 by 5. Same in the same case, as per above case, it is also giving the same value. Therefore, this is also called as multiplicative identity. Next, 2 by 5 plus which is equal to 1 by 3 which is equal to what? 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5. Here, a plus b is equal to b plus a format. This is called commutative law or commutative property. Commutative law of addition, as the operation is here given as plus. So let us take the product of these two rationals, 5 by 2 into 3 by 7. What does it gives? 5 into 3, 15, 2 into 7, 14. As product of two rationals also giving us another rational number, therefore this property is called as closed property under the operation is what here? Multiplication. Now see the addition of two numbers given as what? 0. Therefore, when you got after adding two certain numbers as 0, then each of these number is called additive inverse. So this property is known as additive inverse. Next, when you multiply x and with its reciprocal, we got as multiplicative identity. Then each of these numbers is called multiplicative inverse. As the operation is into, that is the reason we write as multiplication or multiplicative inverse. Next, here see that 2 is common in both the factors. See that 2 into x and 2 into 6. So 2 is common, so that 2 is distributed among x and 6. Therefore, this property is known as distributive law. So let us write the additive and multiplicative inverse of the following. The given questions are in this order, that is minus 3 by 5, 1, 0, 7 by 9 and minus 1. For every question, let us write additive inverse as well as multiplicative inverse. The first one, if you consider minus 3 by 5, what is its additive inverse? If you write here minus 3 by 5 is there, so that we should consider as what is 3 by 5 as its additive inverse. Since the reason is, if we add minus 3 by 5 plus of plus 3 by 5, it gives us what? 0. As additive identity, when we got each of these number is set to what? Additive inverse of each other. Next, multiplicative inverse. What is the multiplicative inverse of minus 3 by 5? That is minus 5 by 3. Since the reason is, when you multiply these two, that is minus 3 by 5 into minus 5 by 3. So 3 and 3 gets cancelled, 5 and 5 gets cancelled, minus into minus plus 1 is the multiplicative identity. When we got the product as multiplicative identity, then each of these are set to what? Multiplicative inverse of each other. Now, let us write the additive inverse of 1. So additive inverse of plus 1 is what? Minus 1. Since the reason is 1 plus of minus 1 gives us 0. Next, multiplicative inverse of 1. It is also result is what? 1. Since 1 into 1 by 1 or 1 gives us 1. This is the reason. Next, 0. what is the additive inverse of 0? For 0, if you add 0, again you'll get as what? 0 only, since 0 plus 0 gives us 0 itself. Alright? Next, 1 by 0. In this case, multiplicative inverse of 0 does not exist, as the reciprocal of 0 is undefined. Right? Next, what is the additive inverse of 7 by 9? What is the symbol of 7 by 9? Plus. Therefore, we should write as what? Minus 7 by 9. Since the reason is 7 by 9 plus of minus 7 by 9 gives us 0. Right? Next, if we consider minus 1, what is its additive inverse? Plus 1 we can take. In this case, 1 plus of minus 1 or minus 1 plus of plus 1 gives us 0, right? Therefore, this plus 1 is what? Additive inverse of minus 1. Now let us write the multiplicative inverse of 7 by 9. What is the multiplicative inverse of 7 by 9? 9 by 7. Since the reason is 7 by 9, when you multiply it by 9 by 7, you will get as 1. In the same manner, for minus 1, multiplicative inverse is minus 1. Since the reason is minus 1 into minus 1 gives us plus 1 as multiplicative identity. Okay, so let us consider third bit, that is fill in the blanks. So first bit, if you observe, minus 1 by 17 plus so on. If you add something value here, it is to be get as RHS here. So in the LHS, if you observe minus 1 by 17, minus 1 by 17. In order to become equal, what is the value to be added in left hand side here? Minus 12 by 5. So the blank is what? Minus 12 by 5. What does it indicate here? A plus B, which is equal to B plus A. It is commutative property under addition. Next one, if you observe, minus 2 by 3 plus some value to be added in order to get again what? Minus 2 by 3. The same identical value you need to get. What is the value to be added here then? So additive identity, that is 0. If you add 0 only, we will get the same as minus 2 by 3. Next, 1 into certain value. If you multiply, what should we get? 9 by 11. So 1 is what? Multiplicative identity. When you multiply with the same quantity 9 by 11, it gives us what? Same 9 by 11. 1 into 9 by 11 gives us what? 9 by 11. So that the blank, what is to be written here? 9 by 11. Next, if you observe here, it is, there are 3 terms in this, but here RHS we have only 2 terms. What are the terms exist here? Minus 12, same as repeated. Whereas here 5 by 6 associated with 6 by 7. In this case, 5 by 6 is associated with minus 12. So that what is the term left in this? 6 by 7 in RHS. So in this blank, we need to write 6 by 7. By that, associative property is fulfilled. Next, here certain addition is there, which is going to be multiplied with a certain term. So what is the term we need to determine here? So some term into 1 by 2 gives us what? 4 by 3 into 1 by 2. That means what is the term to be considered here? 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 into 1 by 2 gives us 4 by 3 into 1 by 2 plus 4 by 3 into, what is the term missing here in the next blank? That is 1 by 3. So that the next blank answer is what? 1 by 3. Next, in this case, if I add certain value or certain digit, we should get same as minus 16 by 7. In order to get same value, what is the value to be added? As you know that additive identity, that is 0 if we add, we will get the same identical value as minus 16 by 7. Therefore, the blank is filled up with 0, right? These are the certain blanks. They are all based on what? Here commutative property, here additive identity, here multiplicative identity. Here associative property is applied. Based on associative property we filled it. Here distributive law. Here based on again additive identity. The question is multiply 2 by 11 by the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. First we need to find the reciprocal of this number. Therefore the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. What is the reciprocal? Then we'll get, just interchange the numerator and denominator, that is minus 14 by 5. Since, what is the reason? If you multiply minus 5 by 14 into minus 14 by 5, it gives us 1. So that each one is what? Reciprocal of each other. Now we should multiply this. Therefore the required product is, therefore product of 2 by 11 and its reciprocal minus 14 by 5, which is equal to 2 by 11 into minus 14 by 5. Let us multiply the denominators and numerators. Is there a chance to cancel any one of the numerator and denominator? As there is no chance to cancel, so let us multiply numerator. 14 2s are 28. Symbol is plus into minus is minus. 11 5s are 55. So that is the required product of this number and its reciprocal. Yeah, which property can be used in computing 2 by 5 into 5 into 7 by 6 plus 1 by 3 into 3 plus 4 by 11. So the following properties can be used in computing the given expression, that is 2 by 5 into 5 into 7 by 6 plus 1 by 3 into 3 plus 4 by 11. Or one thing, what can you observe here? When you are going to multiply here, this we can 2 by 5 can be multiplied with 5 instead of 7 by 6 in order to cancel 5 and 5. So that we are going to use what? Associative property. Then if it is cancelled, we will get 1. So 1 into 2 if you multiply, you will get an identity. So that's what? Additive identity property or multiplicative identity. Next, in this case also we are going to split this 1 by 3 into 3. Next 1 by 3 into this. That means we are going to use distributive property. See that when you are going to compute this, let us check it. So 2 by 5 into 5 into 7 by 6, right? Plus 1 by 3 into 3 plus of 1 by 3 into 4 by 11. Now 5 and 5 gets cancelled. 2 ones are 2 into 7 by 6 plus of 3 and 3 gets cancelled. Here 1 into 1, that is 1. 1 4s are 4 by 11 3s are 33. So that what you are going to get here? Associative property we used, multiplicative identity we used. Next, distributive property used, by that we distributed 1 by 3. Next, as 3 is cancelled in this, so we are using what? Multiplicative inverse of 3 here. 1 by 3 is the inverse of 3, so that we can also mention it as multiplicative inverse. Next, when you are going to add, all these numbers gives us certain rational again. Therefore, it is comes under what? Closure under addition. So this associative property also under what the operation we applied here, that is under multiplication, right? These are the properties we are going to apply in order to simplify this. Here, verify the following and write the property used. So in every time while verifying, let us verify the LHS first, then RHS, whether they become equal or not, check it. If they becomes equal, we can prove that the given statement is true. According to that, what properties associated in that, involved in that, we can list out. So now see that first you are going to consider LHS, that is 5 by 4 plus minus 1 by 2 plus of minus 3 by 2. Let us simplify the values which lies between the brackets. So that is LCM, if you find 4 comma 2 LCM is 4. Now numerator 5 same as plus, as LCM is 4, it is to be raised 2 times. So it will become what? Minus 2, right? Next, plus of minus 3 by 2. So 5 plus into minus, minus 5 minus 2 is 3 by 4 plus of minus 3 by 2. As denominators, if you observe 4 and 2, 4 is the multiple of 2. So LCM becomes what? 4. So in order to become 4 here, multiply numerator and denominator with equal factor, that is 2. So it will become now 3 plus minus 3 into 2 is minus 6. So which gives us minus 6 plus 3, which is equal to minus 3 by 4. That is LHS. Now let us simplify the RHS. What is RHS here? 5 by 4 plus of minus 1 by 2 plus minus 3 by 2. Now let us simplify the values which lies between the brackets. That is LCM is 2. So we can add the numerators as the negative numbers. Minus 1 plus into minus minus 3. So 5 by 4 plus of minus 4 by 2 Now if we observe the denominators here 4 and 2, the 4 is multiple of 2, hence 4 is the LCM, least common multiple, right? So 5 comes under same as 4 is the LCM. Next, in order to increase this, we should multiply with 2 and 2. Therefore, minus 4 into 2, it becomes what? Plus into minus, minus 8. 2 2 is 4 is the LCM. So 5 minus 8, it gives us what? Minus 3 by 4. Now observe the LCM, LHS as well as RHS. Both are equal. So that as LHS is equal to RHS, given equations are equal, hence it is verified. And what is the property used in this? Therefore here what is the property here? Here in this case minus 2 by 1 by 2 is associated with 5 by 2, whereas in RHS it is associated with minus 3 by 2. Therefore the property used is associative under addition.